Hi, hello. I'm here, and it's time for the boning. Yes, more Fossil Fighter champions. I like this game. It's fun. Although I'm pretty sure it's gonna start driving me insane as soon as I start, you know, cleaning fossils and being 1 point away from an upgrade. Hopefully, I get to actually, get better, and most importantly, unlocking the better tools for that stuff. Um, let's see. I see Chip. Hi, hello. Chip says, "Welcome back to the Weasel. Let's go digging for dino rocks." Well, we're gonna clean the ones we already have because I think I have like 12 in storage, and then we'll go digging for more at that new area that they just opened. Frigid Silver, hi, hello. Frigid Silver says, "Can you please grab the bone snack while we yap about Mario Galaxy movie?" I no, Bone Snack is doing his own thing. I'm not gonna bother him. Also, I need both paws for this. I need one to hold the 3DS and the other one to hold the stylus. Um, Also Strike Back. Hi, hello. Strike Back Santa Wavy mode. Hi, hello. Alright, let me load my thing. Boy, did a lot of things happen today, huh? I was not expecting my my Wednesday to be so eventful. Like, what the hell? I mean, so there's a few things that we knew about. We knew they were gonna happen, but other things just came out of freaking nowhere. I actually have a lot to talk about. Um, we'll see. Chip says Wacky Weasel Wednesday. It got extra wacky. Oh man, I missed the point. I missed the buster points or whatever the fuck they're called. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. But yeah. I mean, we knew some things were gonna be happening, like the Mario movie trailer. They did announce that we're gonna be having a direct today. That's kind of what I was prepared for. Like my mental thing of being prepared for events. That's what I was prepared for. Yeah, that happened this morning. They finally had like a little direct about the Mario movie, Mario Galaxy movie to be specific, not to be confused with Mario movie, the first one, or Mario movie 1993, I think. Especially not with that one. Oops. Man, I'm digging on this phone. Baba, I'm trying. I don't think this one is gonna be too good, actually. Oh man, I don't think this one is gonna be good. I think this one is gonna be actually a bit of a downgrade from... Yep. Oof. Oh well, it's a donation. You can have this one. Um, let me remember. There's a lot of fossils here. I'm gonna do I don't want to do the same type. That's gonna be my rule. I'm not gonna do the same type of fossil twice in a row. Okay. There we go. Ba-ba-ba. But yeah, I had quite the Wednesday today. It was like relentless to my attention span. So yeah, they revealed a new trailer for the Mario movie, and I actually quite liked it. Um, it seemed like the angle for this movie is gonna be a very silly one, and I kinda dig it. Although it's kind of confusing. I'm gonna assume that y'all have watched the trailer already, so I'm just gonna go for it. Because, I mean, it was all over the place this morning. Ooh, cool. 100? 100. Free services, Rosalina. Man, who cares? Also, you're what's the word? You're rushing. We gotta go in order. There we go, perfect one. Chip says it looked like a turkey from a minute. Yeah, it was a little bit turkey-ish. It was a little turkey-ish. Goyle. That name is kind of familiar, actually. I'm like, where have I seen that name before? Goyle. Because it sounds like something or someone. Oof, okay, that was a bit rough. I was hoping I could find some points, but I guess not. Oh. I was hoping I could find some weak points. I wonder when they said not every fossil has a buster point. I was wondering, do you mean like the type of fossil or like specific individual fossils? Because if it's like individual species, okay. If it's individual fossils, that's gonna make everything a lot harder. Because then I have to be on my toes. And I mean, it's hard to be on your toes when you wear boots, unless you're wearing boots that, like, you know, you can have your toes individually separated. Which, I mean, there's a few out there, like tabby boots. Hold on, almost there. I feel like this is gonna be an upgrade. Not too much, but a mild upgrade. Or not. Chip says crab and Goyle. Oh, crab! Wow, yeah, okay. I completely, man, that was not in the immediate memory. That was not in the immediate memory. That was archived. That was like very archived. I forgot about those bozos. I mean, they didn't even really do that much in the story, but anyways. Give me buster point. Busty, please. No buster points. Wow. More than blowing, I'm gonna have to like just babble to make the dust go away. Because of reasons beyond my understanding. Above. Boot. A boop. What? Okay, it's not gonna be that much of an upgrade. I was hoping. I'll take it. Man, these micro... Oh, I forgot that they do that. They actually take the previous fossil from your previous, like, high score, and they donate that. So, it's actually, like, it doesn't go to waste if you start upgrading, like, 1 point by 1 point. Let's do another one hundo. These are like the easiest to do, because... Oh. Damn, wow, look at that shit. I love Buster Points. Up, up, up. Up, up. Damn, it really makes cleaning effortless. I guess I just have to get lucky with my 94s, and so... After this, I'm gonna check what I can afford with this. I guess I'm gonna do another one of these. Buster Points, please. Yes, yes. Holy crap, what? What was that? Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was so... What the hell was that? I'll take it. Yep. Anyways. Mario movie trailer. I'm actually gonna bring up the trailer because I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna put it here, but I'm gonna scrub through it, or I'm gonna put it on while I clean a fossil, so I can see it. While I do this cleaning. I do like that they like start with Bowser. Like, okay, what has Bowser been up to? I thought they were going to just like reset everything to be like, it's fine. Bowser's like whatever. Like they were going to like turn him back to like his normal size off screen. They didn't. They just stuck around with this, which is kind of, I don't know how to feel about that because it's kind of a spoiler, but I'm guessing it's like, you know, plot reasons. So Bowser is basically in rehab, just taking his time. It's really cute that they gave him like a whole ass like little castle and everything. It's very, very cute. He's taken up to painting, which again, with him like playing the piano in the original movie and then this, he is a man of the arts, at least in the movies. And he's actually really good at both. So, like, honestly, giving him more points, I kind of like that for his character. And yeah, okay, we all know that whole like picture of him, like that no, his like painting that he draws of himself being handsome, and then Peach. Yeah, everybody ran with that. Everybody pretty much ran with that. Which, it's the thing I said is like, oh, it's really cool that finally we have a canonical representation of Bowser that looks exactly like furries draw him. They made him handsome. They actually made him like, you know, muscly and stuff, and I'm like, that's like, I know it's for a joke, but like they know what they're doing, right? So the whole plot is like that, and then Mario, and then like the Mario Galaxy stuff of the stars. But it's kind of weird because they show like, sure, they show like planets from like Mario Galaxy, but also they show like parts from Odyssey. So I'm like, what exactly, like, they are like mixing and matching from a bunch of games, which I mean, I guess it's the way to go when you have a limited amount of movies to work with. It's not like they can make an entire movie for every single game that they have ever made. So yeah, this is good. This is a good compromise. So yeah, sure, do it that way. I just hope it's coherent. I just hope they make a coherent story out of it. That's my main hope. Um, hold on, I'll get to the comments on it. They they show Odyssey parts, they show Galaxy parts. Bowser Jr. We kind of knew he was gonna be in the movie, but not in this capacity. And like, they made him like Mario Wonder, like Wonder Bowser Jr. But there's no like talking flowers, so I guess there's no Wowie Zowie. I feel like that's gonna be the next movie, but I don't think they're gonna make an entire movie out of that. Also, the voice they gave him is weird. Like, he sounds like a young adult, like late teenager, young adult. Which with his like, he doesn't look like what he sounds like. Also, the guy they chose to voice him, he has nothing to do with like family entertainment. He does like, we were checking his credit. He has been like that director, producer, writer for like other movies. Nothing like this. So I don't know. It's kind of wacky. Free services love that for him. Chip says, as I stated elsewhere, it's a Zavok Pick Jiggle physics mod all over again. Yeah, but this is actually legit. This is first party content. This is Nintendo sanctioned Hot Bowser. And I mean, I know they have done stuff like that before. Like, if you played WarioWare, Wario has drawn himself as handsome in those, but this feels different. This piece of Bowser is very thirsty. It's a very thirsty Bowser. Like, we know it was not a furry who drew him, because we got the confirmation that the artist is an employee of Illumination, from Brazil, of all places. Still, it's a very thirsty piece. You can tell. Chip says, yeah, the inverted pyramids from Toast Arena. Yeah, so there's parts from Odyssey. That's weird. Does that, if this is the Galaxy movie, are they going to put Toast Arena in another planet? That'd be weird. Like, I'm not completely against it, but it'd be weird. I wonder if it's gonna be a going into space thing. I would accept it in that case. I would more easily accept it if they make it a oh, we need to go to this place to get info. I could kinda piece the plot together from the trailer. Freezer says Wowie Zowie will be there. I don't think the Wonder Flower and Wonder shit is gonna be there. They might like last minute plot twist it in, but I don't think so. If they do, it is really gonna be all over the place. Chip says his voice sounds like a man and his eyes are weird. I accept the eyes, cause like how else do you do like beady eyes when you're like trying to make the characters look realistic? It works. It works. He's a gross little kid. Also, he just looks like that for a little bit, and then he goes all wonder. With his goop. Yeah, he's doing that because of paint. I saw so yeah, in the trailers. So it's because of his paintbrush. What I was saying. So again, his eyes are just gonna be glowy the rest of the movie. what I was saying is that his oh, that what's going on here is like a weird inversal of Bowser's Fury. Because like it seemed like Bowser like doing good, and then Bowser Jr. is pissed and trying to rescue his dad. So he like uses the power of paint to like power up. So it's kind of like now Bowser Jr. is in the Fury state, and they're gonna be like, Bowser, we need you. You're like go talk some sense into your kid. That's what it sounds like. That's what I'm getting from this plot. Fritz says puberty hit bad. Yeah. Chip says the inverted pyramids were in the first film briefly during Peach and Mario's travels. Yeah, okay, so that actually confirms it. That they're gonna be like a thing before they actually go into space. So, yeah. That means, yeah. It's probably just gonna be like a little funny cameo at the start of the movie. Frigid Silver says, I think it'd be fun if they have Bowser Jr. ruin Mario's rep throughout the verse via Shadow Mario. I was thinking that would be more likely, but then they made him like Wonder Bowser Jr. I see it as less likely unless they manage to reconcile both forms. I don't know. It's looking a bit unlikely, but it could still happen. It would make sense, but I'm not sure if you can have one or the other. So yeah, we'll see. Also, Rosalina being Rosalina. We'll see how she fits in this story. But yeah, no, it's looking fun. I'm excited for that. Chip says, I think they're using Wonder Jr. as a stand-in for his Shadow Mario form. I guess, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Because it's like a newer form. So if people are like, oh, I wonder where that's from. And then they go like, oh, it's Mario Wonder, and then they'll want to play that game. They'll want to buy the game. So you know, it's synergy. It's consumer synergy. Buy the game. Buy the game we're referencing. No, I know. It makes sense. It makes sense for them to do it like that. I'm not going to give them a hard time because of it, but yeah. We'll see. Again, we can't really tell everything. The thing that, like, I guess a lot of people were, like, wondering, was, like, where the fuck was Yoshi? Because, I mean, they did tease him. And, I mean, it's in the leaks. The cookie leak, as we know. The Pillsbury Yoshi cookie, which, like, pretty much leaked the Yoshi render. I guess they're keeping him until like much closer to release, but it's not a secret. Oh, Freddy Super said Modet. Chip says Rosalina is played by Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. Which fits? Freddy Super says Brie Larson actually is a solid pick. I mean, yeah, aside from her being an actual Nintendo fan, Rosalina is basically Captain Marvel. Why? Do you know, like, what was that thing that I don't remember when that was, but like, and I don't remember if they asked Brie Larson, oh, what character would you like to play? And I think something Samus. And I'm like, do you just want to be like the savior of the universe in every media that you're part of? I want to see if I can afford anything with my points. I have points. I can get a bunch of these, but I don't think so. I probably want to save my points for more expensive stuff. Is there anything like permanent? Masks? Oh yeah, I remember the masks now. They're 100 points. Nah, I'm just gonna keep saving. Chip says blonde, spacefaring, and cosmically empowered. Yeah, that's that. I feel like that's her whole thing, which is really funny. Chip says also she once dumped a boyfriend after he complained she took Mario Galaxy too seriously. Huh. Yeah. Oh wait, where do I sell my shit? Although I think I only have like one gem to sell this time. I don't think I have enough money for... Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done cleaning. I just realized I still have a couple more. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't know why I finished. I'm like, I'm not done cleaning. Free services, period. So yeah, it comes out in April. We'll see more later, I guess. So that was one of the things that got announced. And I thought, okay, this is what's going to define today, November 12th, 2025. But then other stuff came out, and this is the stuff that is probably gonna take the most of my talking. Damn, okay. And that is the announcement. I love that, like, there was no... Okay, apparently some stuff, like, kinda leaked, but there was, like, no warning. And that was just Valve just straight up just dropping a Steam hardware announcement. And I was like, oh, 6-minute video, I wonder what this is about. And it was basically them announcing, like, hey, you know how we, like, made the Steam controller so long ago and it kind of sucked? We also made, like, Steam Link, which is just like a little, like, stream thingy. And then we made Steam machines, which were like PCs that ran on Steam OS, that, like, they were just kind of prototypes and they were never really, like, for sale, like, widespread. And those also kind of, like, weren't great. And then they made the Steam, like, Index, their own VR headset, which I've tried actually. Zane has it. I've actually tested it, which was good. The Steam Index is actually pretty good, but, like, it's, you know, it's PC VR, which is, it's a hard sell for people. And today they were like, you know what? Here you go. New Steam controller, new Steam machine, and new Steam VR in the form of the Steam frame. Here you go. Bye. I can't fathom, I can't tell you just how hard my jaw dropped at this announcement. I've been non-stop consuming, like, news pieces and content about this, because apparently this got shown to some tech media outlets in secret, and they were kept under embargo, because as soon as that trailer dropped, not too long after, a bunch of YouTubers just uploaded videos on how they had actually seen all that stuff in person, and they had, like, you know, actually talked with the hardware developers and everything. Chip says Xbox is on the way out, so Valve is moving in. I mean, really hard to think about that, but it's looking more likely. Well, okay, so, you know, In this household, we believe we believe in the word of Gabe Newell. I've been a proponent of you know, Steam and all that stuff for a very long time. Even though I started streaming here, just, you know, just Nintendo stuff, I've always been just like a big fan of Steam. I've had a Steam account since like I want to say 2011. It's kind of hard to remember by now, but I like PC games. I used to not think too much about them because for the longest time I always struggled playing PC games. Because for the longest time, I usually had like just shitty laptops to kind of try to play games in. But then everything changed as soon as I got myself a proper PC gaming. PC, what? PC gaming? Gaming PC. Words backwards. And I was like, oh, so this is what like good games look like. But even then I was like still kind of tethered to my PC, and it was not the most convenient thing. I would only play PC games if I was like, you know, comfy in my room, just sitting down, and I could make time to play. So for the longest time I was like, I'm still good like with my you know, my 3DS, and then later my Switch. So it was not a big deal. Also, hi Scrappy, hello. Scrappy says, crikey, I have to stop being so late. I'm not even sick this time, I have no excuse. And Scrappy says, anyway, mwah. Also, but yeah, hi. Hello, Scrappy. I just talked about the Mario movie trailer. It's pretty much the stuff I already mentioned in the other server. So we're good on that front. I was just starting to talk about the whole like Steam stuff announcement that got me all giddy. But yeah, no. I play the PC games very sporadically. It had to be like a really good game to get me like playing. I'm checking my like dates, and yeah, according to Steam, actually they have a thing in your profile you can check. They give you a years of service. Yeah, no, actually, okay, here you go. I've had a Steam account since June 11th, 2010. I have a 15 years of service badge. My Steam library has over 800 games. So yeah, been around for a while. It wasn't until I got myself a Steam Deck, because I was like, yeah, I mean, I have a PC, a gaming PC, but ice emoji. So I got myself a well, Zane got it for me for Christmas, a Steam Deck, and that's when I was like, holy shit, okay. It was kind of the way in which I managed to finally bridge, you know, PC games and my console gamer mindset. Because that was me for the longest time, just console gaming. Oh, what's going on there? What's this old man doing? Oh, right. Hello there. So sorry to bother you, but I appear to be in a bit of a pickle. Hunger gnaws at my belly, you see, and I fear the only cure is a delectable melon spud. A single one of these sweet subterranean spuds would have me up and about in no time. Ah, but the melon spud is a clever beastie. Where could it be hiding? I say, I sense a melon spud buried right near this spot. You'll spy a vibrant green sprout that marks the location of the precious melon spud. Now be a good egg and find it for me, won't you? Else I fear the end is nigh for this old codger. Well, it's kind of hard to tell what's a green sprout with this. Oh, never mind. There it is. It's because it looks. This grass looks so shitty in my screen. My vision grows dim. I hear angels. Good heavens, I think this is the end for me. If only my last wish had been granted, and the sweet melon spud had been. Eat this. That succulent aroma. Those crunchy seeds. By my knickers, it's a melon spud. Wow. Oh, well done, old bean. That melon spud has given me an injection of youthful vim and vigor. You went to great trouble to dig up that melon spud for me, yes? In that case, I would humbly request the pleasure of your name. Hi. So, Rick, is it? Well then, Rick, it appears that I am in your debt. I am Professor Nigel Scatterly, man of science and curator of the Cagliosteo Museum on Cranial Isle. I'd come here in search of the slablets, but somehow managed to get hopelessly lost. Also, I forgot my lunch on the counter when I left this morning, so it's quite good that you came along. Huh? How's that? You want me to explain what Caglioslablets are? Capital idea. There's little I enjoy more than discussing the wonders of science, after all. Yes, well, where to begin? Caglioslablets, you see, are a curious set of tablets hewn from dinosaur bones. I discovered one of these tablets a while back, and found it contained a history of these islands. This tablet claimed that the long-lost kingdom of Cagliosteo actually existed on this very spot. Can you imagine? I also determined that this ancient kingdom was led by a mighty ruler named Zonga Zonga. This feels like a word I cannot say in Australia. Now, it seems this Zonga Zonga fellow was some manner of sorcerer who wielded spells of great power. He even had the power to resurrect dinosaurs from fossils. I say, can you imagine? Such a thing means they were reviving vivosaurs in prehistoric times. Naturally, I burned to know more of these ancient people, but I had only Cagliostlablet number 1 in my possession. However, since they bothered to number the one I found, logic demanded that there must be others. So knowing this, I fashioned a special CS sonar to search them out. Hello? What's this then? It seems the CS sonar has detected another slablet. Stand aside. I must excavate it with all due speed. I hope you appreciate this. I'm putting my whole pussy into this. Oh, solid. It seems I forgot more than my lunch today. My poor shovel has also been left behind. Step lightly now, Rick, for it falls to you to unearth this buried slablet. Do it! Do it for science! I never put this much effort into the voice acting. Where's my water bottle? Okay. Oh ho! The CS sonar claims that the slablet lies buried at my feet. Just under the old nose, if you will. Perhaps that pickaxe of yours is the key to unlocking the mysteries of the kingdom of Cagliosteo. Quickly now, unearth that Caglioslablet with all speed. I feel like I started very lazy and then I started just ramping it up as I went. Breed services loving it. Okay. Wait. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Pip pip, according to the CS sonar, it is buried in front of me. Well, where do you think I was? Oh, like here? That's not in front of you, that's like one square away. It's a Caglioslablet. Here you go. Good heavens, it is a Caglioslablet. And look, it's marked with the number 3. I suppose the prudent thing would be to set this one aside until I find the second slablet. Well, posh to that. My scientific curiosity will not be contained. Come, old bean, let us free whatever wisdom waits to be heard. Ahem, let's see now. Ah yes, quite, here we are. Once every several decades, Zonga Zonga compelled his people to hold a tournament. Participants in the tournament were given revived dinosaurs and made to command them in battle. These brave warriors traveled to and fro across the islands, waging battles of gargantuan ferocity. The tournament's sole reason for being was to choose a new, majestic vessel. And when only one warrior was left standing, he or she would become the new majestic vessel. I say, a contest in which dinosaurs are made to fight across the 3 islands. The similarity to our own Callisteo Cup is remarkable. However, I am at a loss to explain the meaning of the majestic vessel. Perhaps it simply means one who has qualities of leadership. Sheep? Bah. Bruh. Leadership that befit a king? Yes, quite. Well then, I suppose that mystery will have to wait until the other Callius slablets are discovered, yes? I shall make for Cranial Isle with this new slablet post-haste. You've been of remarkable assistance to me, Rick. Both myself and science owe you a great deal. If ever you find yourself upon the shores of Cranial Isle, you must stop by my museum. It is a gallery and depository of items both rare and wonderful, and I promise it will not disappoint. And of course, I will put this here Callius Lablet number 3 on display next to the first one I found. Safe travels now. Tally-ho! Bye, sir. I beg your pardon? You say this path will only take me farther into the deep, dark jungle? Yes, well, that wouldn't do at all now, would it? It seems I am in your debt yet again, Rick. This time, it is farewell for sure. Tally-ho! Look at him waddle. And he waddled away. Oh, hi Manu, hello! Manu says Rick is voice acting or sick. Do I sound sick? Manu says I joined a bit late, sorry. No, you're good. You're fine. Sorry, I never put so much pussy into the voice acting. Oh. Dum-dum. But yeah, hi, hello. I'm just doing some plot. I like the music on this place. It's call and response, like tribal stuff. New curious fossil rock. Why is it spinning? Why do it spin? Wait, what was that? It's too late. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! Oh no, it's the baby. Hey Rick, are you digging hard or hardly digging? Look, I have good news. If we go deeper into the jungle labyrinth, there's tons of cool fossil rocks. And since we're both here, I figured we could go digging together. Well, what? I don't know. Okay, it's a blue box, so that means it's a guy speaking. I like that the boxes are gender coded. So it's a wa. Oh. What's wrong? Back there. In the back. It's a horrible monster. It was chasing us like it was going to eat us whole. Or maybe it wanted to chew us first. But either way, that's not something I'm interested in. What if it decides to keep chasing us? What if it comes here? Run away! Monster? Yeah, there's no such things as monsters, right? They must have been mistaken. Yeah, that's it. Now see here, folks, but I gotta disagree. In no way two grown men make the same mistake, uh-huh. Who? By way I hear it, we got a big old monster lurking in this here jungle. Monster's got a mean old face and a personality to match. And if it happens to find ya, it'll bite your little head clean off. I'd avoid going any deeper into this old jungle, unless you wanna get yourself hurt. Uh-huh. Fossil rocks don't mean nothing if some monster gets to chewing on you. Your pump is huge, man, what the fuck? Say, Rick, maybe we should just stop for today. What do you think? I mean, it's not because I'm scared of anything. Maybe Bazaar could stomp that monster into a pancake. But there's probably tons of good fossil rocks right here. No. Oh, you still want to go in, huh? Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, well, alright. I'll go with you. But it's just that... Oh, my stomach. It's killing me. I should have eaten that green tuna fish sandwich for lunch. Sorry, but can you go on by yourself? I'll catch up soon, I promise. Fraser, thanks for the clip of Cheapish. Manu says definitely voice acting, huh? I'm trying my best. It's one of my favorite things to do when playing games with dialogue, like written dialogue. I like giving characters different voices. I'm trying to work my voice acting chops. Boom. Oh. Weird that nobody has battled me. Hey! Sorry it took so long. I bet you were pretty lonely without me, huh? But look, Rick, maybe we should just stop here, you know? And it's not because I'm scared. It's just because, well, we've gone a long way already, you know? Brussels. Yeah! What's that? Who's there? Just the wind. Yeah, that's it. It's the wind. Or a wild boar. That would be okay, too. I'm a monster! Did he just call me a monster? Because that's kind of insulting. I don't know if you noticed, but I happen to be amazingly beautiful and charming. Huh? Who am I? Are you for real? Do you live in a cave or something? Alright, dig the wax out of your ears and listen up. I'm the girl who's going to win the Calliosteo Cup and be the biggest teen idol in the whole world. I'm Pauline! What? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is it the mask? It's the mask, right? Look, there's a very good reason I can't take this mask off. But trust me, I am totally beautiful underneath it. People faint when I walk by. I'm serious. You're a fighter too, right? Well then, you should introduce yourself. It's only fair, you know? Hi. So your name's Rick? Yes, well, it must be a real thrill for you to finally meet me. So enough about you. Did you hear about the monster that's running around the jungle? Well, I'm going to fight it, and I'm going to win. Oh hey, I just had a great idea. You should come along, Rick. That way you can see how awesome I am, and then tell everyone about your new favorite teen idol fighter. That's a great idea. I'm so glad I'm around to think of these things. Well, come on! I don't have all day. But okay, sure. Cool, new person. Where did she come from? Normal rock. Hold on, I'll get back to my discussion. I just need to find enough fossils to go cleaning. Actually, how many do I have now? Okay, I'm still 6 away. Ending on it. Okay, 5 away. Away. A sinister feeling fills the air. Are you prepared for battle? Oh, what? Are you working up your carriage or something? Yeah, alright, just make it quick. I'd rather have like one round of like rocks to clean, and then I'll do that. Oh. Three away. Go away. Bracer says that message is giving Terraria. Oh man, I do remember Terraria. I did like Terraria. I just never got too far in it because it felt like a hundreds of hours game. These kids. Ooh, I'm finally in the jungle labyrinth. I better start digging if I want to get any good fossils. You look like you got moxie. Wanna go claw to claw? Sure, I haven't had a battle all day. Oh, you still only have one? Wait, what was the matchups again? Fossil fighters type chart. There we go. Okay, so Earth. But no water. Okay. Actually, I'll put you here. There we go. But yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about this stuff. So I was as I was saying, I've been into PC games pretty much like a big chunk of my life. I'd say starting since I was in I wanna say middle school. Mostly like really got into it in high school, and kind of fell out of it in college because I was, you know, mostly stuck at... I spent a lot of time at my... I spent a lot of time in my university. You know, in college, just mostly schoolwork. And I spent most of my time on my 3DS. Like, so much time of college was just on my 3DS. So I kind of like neglected my PC games. I played a few here and there. I think I can actually check my history here, and I can tell you what I was playing. Let's see. In 2015, nothing notable actually. In 2016, I mean, in 2016 is when I graduated from. It was like my last semesters of college. I did play a few games here and there. I played Scribblenauts Unlimited. I actually did play the Sam and Max games back then, like the first set of games. But yeah, that was a long time ago. I was really into Please Don't Touch Anything. Not many games, really. Or rather, if I played anything, I probably played it like the years after. Even more. Fred says, mayhaps some of the teams should get together and play it. Terraria? Yeah, I mean, we could try, but I don't know. I did try to play Minecraft here a while ago, and I was kind of I don't know. It seemed like everybody else played more than me. Okay, come on. I just need one more rock. Give me one more. I think I actually like got everything here. So you know what? Let's go back. Scrappy says, I want to be autistic about my goofy Minecraft world, and also I mentioned Wheeze in it. Ah. For YouTuber says that Scrappy, love your Minecraft world. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. Okay, but what I was saying is that I took a break from PC gaming during college, and then went back to it as soon as I graduated. But again, not too much. I mean, I got myself a PC gaming. Why do I keep saying PC gaming? I'm like fuck. A gaming PC. Well, I didn't get myself. Zane got it for me. That's like the joke of all this. He gets me everything. Oh, I remember I got really into No Man's Sky, but this computer was never good at running it. Never. But I really got into it. And things here and there. I didn't really like commit to playing more games more seriously until way later. And even then, it was just 2 or 3 games a year. It wasn't until I got my Steam Deck that I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna play all of these games in my Steam backlog, and that's what we have been doing this whole time. Now that I've been streaming games from my Steam Deck, it has helped a lot. I've seen a lot of games that I had in my list for years, and only now got to like actually play and finish. So I'm thankful for that. Scrappy says at Free Silver, you never saw it though. And then a carrot semicolon face thing. Hey, you there? Yeah, you. What? You're Rick, right? I watched your round 1 match. Very exciting. I mean, entertaining. You're green as can be, but still, I see potential in you. Oh, sorry. The name's Ned. Ned Tudor. What? I'm the youngest of the 3 Tudor brothers. Ever heard of us? No? Sound like I gotta get out more. Oh, and do you like the beard? I've been working on it for a while now, and it's pretty lush. Yes, well, enough about whatever we were talking about. Sorry, I'm like thinking, is this like a grown-ass man? And then like, I'm baby. I'm like a kid and he's like, do you like my beard? And you know what I would say? Yes, yes, I like your beard. Beat me in battle and I'll teach you a vital digging skill. Well, are you up for it? Sure. Let's battle. Oh. Oh, he's got 2 of those. Yeah, I think we're good. What's your, what's Pacro's, like, effect? No, I don't think they have any, like, special effects. Whatever. Twitch Abby, hi, hello. Twitch Abby says, just chilling here for a bit while I get ready to leave. Hi. Hello. I think I'm dancing around the, well, I was about to say dancing around the bush. I think my English is broken today, so don't trust anything I say. Beating around the bush. The thing is that I got, I don't remember when, it was a few years ago. I got a Steam controller. There was a point when the original Steam controller, if you've seen it, it's like one of the ugliest things ever made. They were trying to get rid of them. At some point I think they were like, hey, $5. $5. I may have bought one because of that. Like, they were like, oh shit, $5? So I just said, yeah, sure, give me one of those. And yeah, I got it, and then I tried it, and I was like, this is not bad. It's a bit of a clunky beast. I actually have it right here. I have it in my I like to call it my controller pile. I have this thing under my desk where I keep my spare controllers. I have a very, very old, like, PC controller. It's kind of like an Xbox controller knockoff, but it's wired also. Man, wired controllers. I remember I like stopped using that thing. I mean, one, when I stopped like PC gaming, like extensively, and two, as soon as I got the Switch Pro controller, because I could just like plug that onto my computer because Steam would just support it. Another thing about Steam, a good thing about Steam, that they've always been like, whatever controller you have, yeah, we can use that. They've only gotten better with time because they, like, Steam input got super fancy, and now you could do like just bindings. I don't know. Joy to Key used to be the thing back then, when you had to like figure out a way to use controllers with games that did not support controllers. And then I don't know what happened. They like Steam input just got really good, and now it's like, yeah, just connect your controller and then you can just like change the bindings. It's that easy. Scrappy says, hey. Also, hi Kraken. Hello, Kraken's got the bean. Damn. Hold on, I gotta get the bag. Where's the bag of beans? It's all the way over there. Kraken says, hope you've been eating and hydrating. I mean, yeah, no, I have been eating. I ate. And yeah, I never forget to hydrate. Again, if you have a streamer, I'm gonna do this as a PSA. If you have a streamer that needs to be manually reminded to drink water, you may have a dum-dum in your midst. No, really, like, who the hell is not feeling like, oh, I need, like, water in me? I don't understand that. Chip says, I still have an official Sony PS2 controller sealed in packaging on my shelf. Oh no, yeah. What I have a Wii nunchuck, like original run Wii nunchuck. Not the ones that came in like cardboard boxes. Those were like the later run ones. I have a blister pack nunchuck from like release in my possessions. I feel like it's gonna be worth a lot in the future. So I'm just holding on to it. Okay, bean time. What the bean is going on. Also, I'm just gonna attack because I can't. Well, no, I can't attack, so I'm just gonna end the turn. So the bean is. Oh, okay. It's pink. It's translucent pink, but also it has some weird splotches. But they are not like bean splotches. They are more like melted. Other beans melted and touched it. I'm hoping they don't affect the flavor. Okay, so if it's translucent pink, I think it can be a lot of things. We'll see. Let's see what it is. Oh. Oh. Wait. Wait a sec. That's. What is this? What is this flavor? I can't tell. I wanted to say grapefruit, but it doesn't taste like grapefruit. It's kind of flavorless, actually. Yeah, this one is tough. I'm not exactly sure what this one is. Very, very difficult. Oh, let me attack. Hold on. Wait, is this attack effective at all? Very mildly. But yeah, I can't tell what this flavor is. Huh. It doesn't taste like anything. But it's pink. This guy is beating my ass. Can I use something more powerful? I could use Raya Rage. But actually I don't think I can. Because it's, What if I just use the Metro Fang and see what it does? Oh, that was way more effective. Okay, just one more turn. Okay, I need to decide what flavor this is. It did not taste like grapefruit, so I'm not gonna call it that. It could be either cotton... I think it's cotton candy. I think it was cotton candy. I'm gonna call it cotton candy because that is one of the most flavorless flavors I've ever had. Particularly with dum-dums. So, cotton candy. How long ago did we have a cotton candy jelly bean? It was a while ago. But yeah, Kraken, November, what? 12. Thanks for being. Also, Andre, hi, Andre Ardwolf, hello, says beat him up, Rick. Yeah. Also there was a bot on the thing. Okay, can I finish this now? Just beat his ass. Okay, as I was saying, I completely forgot what I was saying. I was talking about the Steam controller. So I had it. If you ever seen this thing, it's ugly as sin. I'm gonna show you. It's a controller that can only be loved by a mother. By a motherfucker. This thing. Oh, why is it cropped like that? Ew. Wait, nope. How do I? What's the shortcut? Oh, okay, there we go. I would like. How do you crop like just the edges of it, of the image? Because it drives me insane that it's not. Well, whatever. Good enough. Okay. Okay, now it's good enough. Yeah, that's the Steam controller. It's an ugly piece of crap. But those two are touchpads. They are haptic touchpads, and they are actually kinda interesting. So the left one works like a D-pad. It still has like weird clicky zones, and the right one is more like a mouse touchpad. It works surprisingly well. I remember I actually used this this game controller, to play World of Warcraft. Back when I was like getting back into World of Warcraft Classic when that came out, because you could actually program like zones. You could like separate this thing into zones. So you could make it so that if you put your fingy on the touchpad, it brings up a radial menu. So you know how did you know that World of Warcraft has like this insane UI where you kind of need your entire like number row to like switch between items and spells and stuff? What if you could just like have a radial menu for those things? It was a life changer, honestly. So I'm a defender of the Steam controller, even though it was kind of weird and wacky. It had good ideas. It was one of the first ways of being like, okay, how can we turn keyboard inputs into something like controller friendly? I'm trying to put it here because I'm commemorating the Steam controller. Yeah, it was like, how can we make controller inputs friendly? Well, like keyboard friendly stuff. It only had one stick, which yeah, it was kind of weird, but oh, it also has like back like buttons, but also kind of weird. This is one of those things that you have to hold to believe. If you can ever find somebody that has one of these, I implore you to please hold one of these and just see how it feels when you hold it, because this thing is ergonomic as all shit. It's probably one of the comfiest controllers I've ever held in my life. Then again, it might be just the shape of my paws, but still. Also, it did this thing where like you could program it so that when you boot it, it makes different noises using the rumble. It actually did the sound through rumble thing before the Switch controllers did, before Joy-Cons did, which I thought it was kind of cool. The one I have in mind, I believe, is this was a Triumph. Like it actually goes do 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 when I boot it up, and it's really cute because you know Valve likes to add like references to their shit, their games on their stuff. But yeah, no, Steam controller, my beloved. You were weird, and I don't use you that much anymore because the thing is that it runs on AA's. The Steam controller runs on AA's, and I don't have AA's. You can still also just use it, you know, plugged into the computer itself, but it's like, you know, a cable thing. Um, eh. I have an Xbox controller for that. I have an Xbox controller for that sort of thing now, and I don't really need it. But hey, I just plugged it into my computer, and yeah, it still works, just as I remember it working. Yeah. But now, yeah, I believe in it. It's it's a prized possession still. Scrappy says, and Scrappy says, this was a triumph. Scrappy says, I don't think I've ever owned a console that wasn't from Nintendo. I mean, me for the most part, me neither, but then again, I do have a Dreamcast in the closet, so there's that. But I didn't really use it much. I, I had a Dreamcast for a single game, and that game's changed my life, so that's all I needed. That's all I need. Freight services at Scrappy, greater than 8 capital O moment. And Scrappy says, for you, de Sophie. Yeah. Yeah, same. Nice job. Very well. Very well. I can't read today. Very nice. Well, as promised, I have a special digging technique to teach you. A skilled fighter can spot the elemental type of a fossil rock the moment it leaves the ground. And here's the secret. Oh. Oh, okay. Eh? Voila! Pretty swanky, no? When you dig up fossil rocks now, there'll be one of the 5 colors: red, green, yellow, blue, or white. The color indicates the elemental type of the fossil inside. That'll make it a lot easier to dig, yeah? You gain the ability. I love that that's an ability that you have to actually learn. Like, you don't have it by default. Distinguish colored fossil rocks. Go see my brothers on Cranial Island, Ilium Island. They got more stuff to teach you. And with that, I ride. Yay! I'm actually not going anywhere. It just sounded cool. Does that change the ones I'm holding? Oh no, it doesn't. So these are still blind. These are still blind picks, okay. I guess it's a, from now on sort of thing. Freezer says, I wish learning was that cool. You also want to get struck by lightning? I wish I could strike you with lightning. Scrappy says, I only recently first ever played with a GameCube in May 2023. I have yet to even play a PlayStation game, Xbox, Sega, whatever have you. The only exceptions are arcade cabinet. Kinda same, actually. I did play with friends' PlayStation 2 when they like brought it out, and I was like, well, what else am I gonna do? It was never a, oh yeah, I'd love to play. It was just kind of a, yeah, sure, whatever. Also, I remember that my mom used to go to this laundromat, and they had a PS2 there with games. I didn't have much to keep myself entertained. I don't think I even had like... Did I even have a console? I don't remember why, I just did not have anything to keep myself entertained with, so... It was 2008. Yeah. And, I just played with the PS2 at the laundromat, and it was kind of whatever. Was never really into it. And then, as I've told this story before, my cousins had like some... I don't know which Sega system they had, but they played Sonic on it. I could not tell you which Sonic game it was. I don't remember that much. It was one of the first 3 for sure. So they always played with it, and I saw it, and I was always like, this looks boring, I don't like this. So I ignored it. Xbox, I have no experience with Xbox. Which is funny, because I actually own several Xbox games. But I don't have an Xbox console. Solve that riddle yourself. The one thing I can say about Xbox is that I think their control scheme is I guess favorite. I've been playing a lot on my Steam Deck. I'll get to this point. Um, and they use the Xbox controller scheme, XYAB, where A is in the bottom, and it's kind of what I got used to. So so when Zane gave me his one of his Xbox controllers, I was like, oh yeah, this is easy to pick up, because I already know this layout. I've been playing on my Steam Deck, so I can, you know, just stick to my muscle memory of playing on Steam Deck to play the same games on my PC. Or I actually also play like Steam. Actually, that's what I do when I stream. When I stream, I'm not holding the Steam Deck, not anymore. I just set it down and I use an Xbox controller to play. Same thing. But with the console and the ecosystem itself, I have nothing. They have a few exclusives, but I've never played them. I own the games, I've never played them. Maybe one day. Oh, also, earlier this year, I think I found a Kinect unit at a Goodwill, but not just any Kinect. It was a Kinect with PC adapter. So it was Kinect for PC. You can actually connect that to a PC. I tested it over my my spring break, where I connected the Kinect to my laptop, and it actually worked. I booted up some like Kinect test things, and yeah, it could recognize me, like my skeleton and everything. It was freaky but fun. I'm still hoping to actually bring it home, because I think I left it over there and I keep forgetting to bring it. I want to bring it home so I can use it as a way to control my PC with gestures, but I don't think that exists. I think everybody gave up on the Kinect like applications for PC, so it's kind of a dead thing. But you never know when you're gonna need a spare like PC Kinect. Freddy says he cured our color blindness. Yeah. Scrappy says that was May 2024, I think. Actually, I forgot. I've told about it before, but my only school friend that I still have contact with invited me to his birthday party, where he rented out a private arcade place in the city, and they've got so many cabinets. Freddy says you wish only Carnage can do that to Vincent. Scrappy says some pretty rare stuff too, pinball and everything. Chip says my uncle has an old Addams Family pinball machine. Don't even get me into pinball machines. I don't like physical pinball. I find them really hard to play. I've gone to arcades that have like pinball machines and I try them, and I'm not a fan. I don't like how actual pinball machines move. I am very much more of a virtual pinball. One of my favorite games of all time on GBA was Pokemon Pinball Ruby Sapphire. I need to stream that at some point, because you gotta see my skills on that. I spent so many hours playing that. Oh, Clean says, you have at least one Curious Fossil Rock with you. A Curious Fossil Rock must be cleaned on both sides. Boop. Oh shit, that's new. Touch here on the cleaning machine to turn the Curious Fossil Rock over. A Curious Fossil Rock is rare, so be careful cleaning it. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so why did I bring up this whole ass Steam controller thing? Because that was one of the announcements today by Valve. They're making a new Steam controller. And this one is... This one is more like the Steam Deck. Like it's modeled like directly after the Steam Deck's button layout and everything. And honestly, yeah, I like that. Also, the controller has gyro and everything, so very, very good. Because the other day, I was playing... Oof, I damaged it. The other day I was playing Fork Knock with Frigid Silver, and even though my well, even though my mic was like muted for some reason. Um, I was complaining like, oh, I can't aim, I don't have gyro and stuff. I've played Fortnite and other aiming and like other like shooty games. But I tend to always use gyro because I love gyro aiming. I'm a big proponent of gyro aiming. You've seen me play Splatoon. I could not do that without gyro aiming. So very, very important for me. So I would need I need a controller with gyro in order to be able to play shooty games like those. I mean, that's how I play them. If I'm not mistaken, that's how I played the Outer Worlds, right? I played that on Switch, and that had gyro aiming. Oh. New fossil, yay! So yeah, the new Steam controller actually looks a lot sexier, I would say. What is this thing? It's a... I don't think I can pronounce this. It's a Nico. Okay. That cannot be misconstrued as anything else. Let me show you. The new Steam controller, which is very nice. Wow, look at this gigantic thing. Yeah, look at this thing. So, in comparison to what that used to be, now it has a more sensible layout. I believe it resembles a PS5 controller more because of the sticks at the bottom. Both like symmetrical sticks at the bottom. And then the gigantic touchpads, which again, some people may be like, oh, that's kind of weird, but honestly, I like the touchpads. When I play Steam Deck, the touchpads are just my go-to. They are really good. They are excellent at simulating mouse movements. Like, you can use a mouse by like using those pads, and it's very effective. Freezer says, that's actually crazy. I never thought of playing Fork with gyro. It's life-changing. When I play on Switch 2, it just works. I play with Zane's Pro Switch 2 Pro controller. It just works. I could just use my Switch controller here on my PC so I could aim, but the problem is that my Switch Pro controllers, both of them, have drift up the ass. And that's why I've been kind of like about playing more Switch games. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to at some point just stream more of those because I have them. But I kind of don't want to, because it's I need a new Pro controller. I might have to like just borrow Zane's, or just, you know what, just get a Switch 2 Pro controller. Just at this point, might as well take the plunge for the upgrade. Or I could just get the Steam controller too. Then again, I mean, I'm still, you know, if I'm gonna get the Switch 2 at some point, but I mean, I already have it. Well, I kind of have it. I'm sharing it with Zane. But if I bring it with me, I might just need my own Pro controller. Yeah, then yeah, that's gonna be my controller, but I still want the Steam controller. I think that's gonna be the first thing I buy. So I can actually have a default controller solution for PC that has like gyro and everything else. That is just convenient. Freezer, thanks for the clip of bootprint found at dig site. But yeah, new dinosaur, who this? Long. and then we go to the second thing that got revealed. I'm scared about the curious fossils, so I'm gonna leave those for later. The second thing that they mentioned was the Steam machine. If you're not aware, Steam machines were like this weird experiment that Steam had a while ago, where they like partnered with a bunch of PC manufacturers. And they essentially gave them specs, and the manufacturer just made like PCs with custom specs for like basically made for gaming. They made gaming PCs, and they just branded them with the Steam like logo, and they gave them like quote unquote Steam OS, which was just a weird version of Linux with like a Steam skin. Kind of limited in scope, to the point where I'm not even sure these were like made public. Like, they were not like commercially like widely available. I just know some people who want them. Like, Steam was like, hey, congratulations, you want the Steam machine? And they were like, oh yeah, sure. And the review was like, they're okay. They were just very mid gaming PCs. That was the final verdict. They're like, these are okay. Oh, I forget there's more bone. Shit. No, there's more bone. Scrappy says, Steamy, please. Scrappy says, that video was so and a heart. I think you're getting excited because I'm excited, but I appreciate that. Thanks for validating my hype. But yeah, I saw the Steam machine. Holy shit, that's a sexy thing. Again, why do I keep calling hardware sexy? Because it just looks good. Behold. Let me show you, because I need to put it here. Where the heck is this thing? Oh, there it is. Wow, it's such a simple image. Behold, the cube. The cube. Yeah, this is the Steam machine. It's as it's more colloquially known now, the Gabe Cube, because you know Gabe Newell, the Valve guy, and it's a cube. It's literally a cube. I would even say that it's more of a cube than the GameCube itself. I mean, look at it. Some people are calling it like half of an Xbox Series X, and I mean, I can see it. It's also very small. It's extremely small. Fun little thing. Apparently that thing in the front, that's a cover, and you can just pull it off and replace it with different covers. They showed like wood grain. They showed like one covered in stickers. It seemed like this is gonna be very customizable and very fun. I've seen the specs a little. I can't quite understand what they are, but based on the comparisons that some people have made, I think this thing might be in line with my current PC. It seems like it's the most similar to my current gaming PC. Actually, I'm done talking with the controller, so I'm just gonna pull them out. It is the closest thing to my current gaming PC, and also it runs Linux, but it runs like proper Steam OS now. It runs the same thing that runs on the Steam Deck, which is it's a very nice Linus Tech Tips. Yeah, it runs a really nice Linux system, which is very friendly to people who are just used to Windows. I've used it; it just works. For the longest time, um, I did not have a laptop, and instead of carrying a laptop, I would just like take my Steam Deck with me, and then when I was at Zane's place, I would just hook up my Steam Deck to a monitor, keyboard, and mouse, and I would just do my usual tasks with it. I would get on Discord. Because it has. You've seen my Steam Deck. You've seen the gaming mode, but you have not seen the desktop mode, which is where I keep the other stuff. I got Discord in that. I have Chrome, Telegram. It basically has everything else, and it just runs it. It just works. So yeah, it's basically a PC. It's just a gaming PC, but they've made it a console. They've essentially just turned it into a console, and I think that's important. It makes it very accessible to people who might not be like all in with the idea of PC gaming. Because oh no, it's hard. I mean, I don't think it's hard. Like, I would not consider myself a casual that like does not know what to do with a PC. But also, I think I prefer the no frills approach. I used to be a lot more tinkery with my games and things, but I've grown tired, and I'm just like, it better work from out of the box, because I don't want to deal with having to like customize everything. There's something that I've dealt with for a while, which is do you know that a lot of people are like, oh, if your computer is giving you trouble, you should just like reinstall Windows. They always go with reinstall Windows, and I'm like, are you serious? Because they say it so casually, like it's just such an easy thing to do, and yeah, okay, it might be easy to do, but I'd rather not. I've had my settings on my computer set the way I like them for the longest freaking time. I'm not going to throw all that away just because, like, oh, computer is a little bit slow, and if I reinstall everything will be fine. No. I have my settings as I like them. I have the applications that I need installed and everything, and wow, this was a hard one. I need to do this one again, but actually get a freaking I need the thing that does the points. Buster points, whatever. Scrappy says, that's exactly the reason I'm hyping with you. And I'm trying to show a bit of genuine interest too. I don't want to seem fake. Oh no, yeah, I never thought you were being fake. It's just like, oh, you're very excited for just like a bunch of gaming hardware that is like likely outside of your reach. Scrappy says, obviously I'm not looking up and researching this kind of stuff, but indeed I love to learn about it and hear you get excited about things. I mean, I'm excited. That's the whole thing. I'm excited because I'm comparing this announcement and a bunch of things to how I felt when the Switch 2 was announced. And sure, the leaks did take a little bit away from the whole thing, because we were like, oh yeah, that's gonna be the Switch 2, okay, cool. And then they actually announced it for real, and we were like, oh yeah, it basically is the leaks, cool. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I guess this is Switch 2. But I'm like, okay, sure. I was not as excited, and you'll saw it. You saw, I was like, yeah, it's fine. But then I saw this, and I pogged as hard as I could that my face still hurts from this morning. It felt, this feels a lot more like, I don't know how to say it. I trust Valve a lot more with things because they've always been very like chill and open with their stuff. It seems like they are very like, oh, it thing doesn't work. It's fine. You can just open it yourself and fix it. We don't mind. They are just like that. They are like, yep, fix it. It's yours. It's your hardware. Instead of, Nintendo being like, you dare look at the insides of a Switch and we will literally murder you. I'm okay with that. Like, I've always been sure, I'm with Nintendo because they have the games and IP that I care about. But I'm also not in the opposite camp of oh, I'm just gonna like, hack and emulate everything, because that's not really me anymore. Again, because I'm like, I put less effort into things. I'm a lot lazier, I suppose you could call me, because I'm not willing to just go the mile. I'm not willing to go and just research. Oh. Just to get one game running the exact way I wanted with paying less money, I'm at the stage of my life where my time is more valuable than money. You know that thing that they say, like time, energy, and money? When you're a kid, you have no money. But you have all the time and all the energy. And then you grow up and you have more money, less energy, less time. And then you get really old. And that's when you have a lot of money, hopefully, but way less time and way less energy. Or sometimes you actually do have more time, in the case of retirees, but no energy. So you kind of have to figure out how you're gonna be doing things. Yeah, I'm in the stage of like, okay, I have some money and I have way less time, so my time is way more valuable. Aw. It's the first time I do this one. I'm learning. So yeah, it all boils down to, I just want things to work. I just want to buy games, download them, and that they work. I'd only go out of my way. Oh, cool. I'd only go out of my way to like modify something to make it work if it's going to make my life easier in the long run. Also, I'm big believer in like just download it in one thing and then download it in a different thing, and then my save just syncs automatically. I don't have to just go inside, pull my save file, and then pull that to another thing. It just no thanks. Also, a thing that really like tied me over to just like start buying more games on Steam and really reconsidering like a lot of things that I had in my wish list for my Switch is the big thing that happened to me in 2022, where I lost my Switch in an accident. And in that same case that my Switch was in, I also had, for some foolish reason, again, this was past me who was full of hubris and thought nothing would ever happen. In that same case with my Switch, I was carrying 31 physical Switch games. And all of them but one were destroyed in the accident, leading me to lose hundreds, probably over $1,000 in games, which I had to slowly recover time after. And to this point I have not recovered all of them yet. led me to realize, oh, physical things are very fragile as well. So again, with Steam, it's just like, oh, cool, I own the games, they are in my account. And sure, there's the whole thing of licenses and stuff. That's the big thing about digital games. They're like, you don't own this, you just own a license to download the game and play it. But if we don't like it, if you do a fucky wucky, you lose everything. Goodbye. I feel like the average person doesn't have to worry about that. But sometimes the convenience just outweighs all that stuff. When I can just like take my Steam Deck, like take a new Steam Deck, and then just log into my account and be like, here you go, all your games and all your saves, most of your saves. Most of the games on Steam Deck like do support like cloud saves, and I'd be like, yes, those are the ones I want to play on my Steam Deck because I can just move my saves easily. If I can't move them, it's fine. If I've never played them, sure, I can just play them for the first time on the Steam Deck and I have nothing to worry about. Also, I've already backed up some of the games that I played on Steam Deck that I don't need on the console anymore by just moving them to an SD card, like save game and all. And then that SD card just becomes my cartridge, quote unquote cartridge that contains those games. And yeah. So what am I saying with this in regards to the Steam machine? Well, I think I'm gonna get one. And I think I might end up just... I still need to see what the specs are like, truly. I need somebody to, like, help me do a comparison. But I think that it's the specs on the Steam machine are very comparable to my current PC. So I could almost flawlessly replace it. I could replace my PC with a machine that is like 1/6 its size, which would be really funny. Probably won't, but here's the thing. You know, it's not a secret. I've been looking into in a very near future rehauling the stream and finally start streaming at higher definition. We've been doing 720p since I started streaming back in 2019. So doing a little bit of an upgrade. What if I get a Steam machine and then I replace the Steam Deck streaming with that? What if I start streaming with the Steam machine that apparently in paper it seems to be as powerful as a PS4? Or I guess at this point like a Switch 2? You know what? That would be fine. Games would look nicer. Games would run nicer. Everything overall would be nicer. Oh, another reason for the Steam machine is that I think lately everybody has been getting tired of Microsoft and their bullshit in regards to Windows. I mean, yeah, they've been like also dealing with a lot of bullshit on Xbox, but the thing that concerns me is Windows. So much bullshit. They've been just pulling off a lot of stupid shit, so that I don't feel like dealing with anymore. And honestly, as I said before, I've used my Steam Deck as a PC before, and it just kind of works. Sure, there would be a bit of a learning curve, but it's a good OS. for the needs, it's a good OS. Also, yay, upgrade. I don't think I would fully ever replace like ecosystem and everything outside of Windows, because I mean it's still convenient to have. It's what I've used my whole life. But if I can move some things to just that, sure. So the Steam Machine would essentially be a stationary Steam Deck, another machine for streaming. And who knows? It could just like maybe just replace the PC at some point. So yeah, am I getting that? I'm also getting that. And then the other thing that got announced, the last thing, it's the Steam Frame, which is essentially the sequel to the Index, which is their VR headset system thing. And this thing is like much closer to an Oculus Quest. Well, they call them Meta Quest now, but whatever. Which is just wireless, self-contained VR. And it's so small. The thing that they showcased today, it's so small. It's really impressive. So apparently the thing itself does not do that much processing on its own, and it's more of a streaming VR solution where like your computer does the VR, and the headset is just a thing that streams from your PC. I'm okay with that. I'm honestly okay with that, because I mean that's how I do VR at the moment. My PC does the VR, and I just wear the headset. Apparently it's also a standalone system. There's reports that apparently it also runs, it could run like its own APKs, aka Android apps. So it would also be like a mobile gaming system, which I mean ice emoji, because I do play a few mobile games. But that would be a secondary feature for me. What interests me the most is why. Whoa, wireless VR. Just a simplified VR solution. Now, I don't think, from what I've seen, I don't think it can replace my my HTC Vive. I honestly don't think so. But I'm curious. Because it's a standalone solution, so I could, you know, take that anywhere with me. And it seems like it's so small that that would be highly portable. Wow. Hold on. I need to put my the microphone for the headset a little bit closer to my mouth so I can actually, you know, blow the dust. Up. Actually clean this. Come on. Show me again. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot missing here. Up. Come on, let me open more. More. This thing gave me a good advantage. I should probably use it. Come on. I can still get 90. Up. There we go. So the Steam Frame, I want to try it out, but I don't think, unless I meet somebody that has one, I don't think I'll be able to try one. Because again, Steam does this thing where they don't actually sell things through like stores, and instead it's like direct to consumer. So like Valve Valve will sell you their shit, but you won't find it in stores? Well, except that recently, I think this is just in Mexico, I saw that they actually sell Steam Deck in Costco in my city. That was kind of wacky. I was not expecting that. So, yeah. That could be an option. But probably not. I might just do the thing of I'll just buy it. I'll just have Zane help me buy it. I think that's gonna be the case for all three things. For the controller, for the machine, and for the frame, when I end up getting it. And I'm just gonna bring it home with me. What? Somehow. Probably during a trip. Okay. Oh, this is not a 100%. Not anymore. Which is fine. I'm not going for big high scores, especially because I already have this one at 100%. I have to scram into mic to dust off. Some primo whistle noises. But yeah, that's there's a lot of specs in regards to the frame. Some wacky VR stuff, like higher resolution. Oh, because it has like eye tracking, so it's gonna have higher resolution where you're actually looking, and your peripheral is gonna be like less defined for the sake of saving resources, because it's a streaming machine, so it like from your PC it's beamed to the headset wirelessly, and it had like a ultra low latency thing. We've seen like already testimonials from the tech media outlets that tried it, and they're like, yep, that's good, it's a good stuff. I'm checking a thing. Guess I just got an email. Okay, never mind. Nothing important. I guess I'm still dancing around one thing, and that's the well, doing the curious fossil rocks. Hold on, let me check how this actually plays. Interesting. Well, I already damaged it. I'm gonna have to spin this around. Spin it. Ah! Kind of trying to figure out. I should probably spin it soon. Okay, spin. Okay, a little damage, but it seems good. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Problem is like making sure that it's all clean on both sides. That's the thing. Very careful. A bunch of little spots here and there. Really? Already ran out of time? No. Ugh. Well, that sucks. Scrappy says, sorry, I'm back. My surface that really wants to die decided to scare me by briefly killing the keyboard. It seems to be back now, though. Oof. Anomalo? What is this thing? Scrappy says, I swear this thing wants me to put it out of its misery, but I'm not gonna. Oh, what is this? This is just a single fossil thing? Yeah, it doesn't have any others. So what is this thing? Can this thing fight? I guess it fights. It seemed like it's a support one, because it's like a healer. Scrappy says, fishish killerish. Oh, I don't like these. I don't like the curious fossils. I don't like the having to spin it. And it's all fish. Okay, I'm trying my best. Trying my best. I don't want to get too distracted, like trying to, you know, clean the everything of it. Gonna have to spin it. Spin it. Fast. Really fast. Okay, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 35 seconds. Come on, come on. Come on, you can do a good one. Good one, good one. I'm trying. Wait. Let me do this. Reveal more, please. Come on. Okay. 90's fine. Parapu? Parapu the Rapu? Oh. It's a thingy. So, yeah, okay, well, in regards to the Steam hardware, no price was announced. And I know that sounds concerning, because then they're like, I mean, who knows what the strategy for this could be? They could be like, we know what the price is, but let's get people excited first. It could also be, oh, we don't know what the price is, but we're gonna see the reactions of people to it, and then we'll decide. Or it could just be like, we're not prepared to announce price until like we're closer to release, or like a thing with tariffs and stuff, so they're still like checking that out or trying to wait it out. Many ways, many reasons this could be the case. Personally, this is what I think. I'm very, I would call myself I wouldn't call myself stingy, but I'm very like, is this worth my money? And honestly, I'm glad I'm like that. Like, I very, very rarely buy games unless they are on sale. Like, it's almost mandatory for me to, like, a game needs to be on sale for me to buy it. So, yeah, I like to think that I'm fairly careful with my money. I do tend to splurge every now and then, especially when I see something that I like, that I consider like, oh, this is rare, or I've never seen this before, or like, I don't think I'm gonna be seeing this again in a while. It's it's kind of like a thing. It's an instinct that I've honed over the years. That I think, oh, I'm like, I have the feeling, I have a hunch that I'm not gonna be able to find this thing again later, or I know this is gonna be cheaper later, or I think there's not many of these in the market and I should probably jump for it. And then also, balancing my savings and such, because I tend to do this thing where like I don't really spend money I don't have. I don't believe in credit. Which, I mean, in this day and age, I guess it's bad for me because I basically have no credit, which I guess just makes me distrustful in this capitalistic society of ours, because they can't believe me because I've never like done anything credit, so I'm like, I have no credibility. I have no credibility. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I like to I'm sorry that I like to pay for things when I have the money to buy the things. I'm sorry I don't like them. I'm sorry, okay? That makes me a bad person, obviously. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, again, I'm just like that with money. So I don't know what these things are gonna cost. I don't know like how much, but there's been hints here and there. Like, I think somebody reported, oh, the Steam Machine might cost what an entry PC costs, which is a specific number, which is around orbiting the $1,000 mark. Which, yeah, okay, oof. Oh man. Well, 80. Scrappy says, I am Rick, like the emote, the one I have in the server, just sitting down to the max. Yeah. Anyways, I've estimated that it's probably a Steam Machine is probably gonna sit one back $1,000. Some people are very optimistic. They are like, no, they would be shooting themselves in the foot if they do that. They're probably gonna be like $400, $500. That would be way better. But I see it as very unlikely because of the specs of this thing. Then again, if it really is comparable to a PS4 or a Switch 2 in power, then yeah, putting it on the 500 mark would, be fair. But then they also said, and these are like Valve's own words, they said the Steam Machine is gonna be 6 times as powerful as the Steam Deck. And I'm like, that's some heavy power. That's some insane power. Well, not insane, because I mean, what even is insane power nowadays? But compared to what I know, compared to the Steam Deck I've been like almost daily running for a while now, yeah, that would be a significant upgrade. If it puts it at least on par with my current gaming PC, it seems interesting. Then again, some people would go like, "Well, Rick, you already have a Steam PC, a Steam machine. It's called your gaming PC. If it's the same specs, don't upgrade. You don't need to." And yeah, that's true. I probably shouldn't. So time will tell. Time will tell. But I am interested. I am very interested in whatever that thing is. Okay, I need to get more violent with my unveiling because, oops, I already fucked it up. I should probably do this first. Just break it. Just break it. Break the whole thing up early. Okay, there. Are you happy now? I broke it. I broke it. I broke it. I broke the whole thing. I broke it. Ah! Spin it. Ah! These stress me out. These freaking puzzles, the two-sided ones, are stupid. I've decided I don't like them because they make me have to think about both ends, and then I end up neglecting one side over the other, and then what? And then they come out in bad condition because I can't give them more time. Are these the ones that are gonna make me have to use my those like bonuses, like, oh, give yourself more time to clean the thing? Probably. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth, unless I have like fossils that I consistently keep fucking up. I'm probably not gonna use them. Scrappy says stressy wee stress ball. I'm not that stressed, but eh. Okay, that was my cleaning session. I spent most of the stream just cleaning, which, I mean, I told you this is what I was gonna do. Scrappy says squish him with love. I do like pressure though. Not that kind of pressure. I like physical pressure. I like when physical pressure is inflicted upon me. I like being squeezed. I like being hugged. I like wonder if I can buy an upgrade. Oh, these are 25,000. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna buy any fossils at all for a while. I'm just gonna focus on upgrades for my tools. Like this. So I can carry a fuckload of fossils before having to go back and clean. So we can make cleaning sessions more like sparse instead of every few minutes. Scrappy says, me with and you both. I really just want to be with you and just cuddle tightly for a few hours and just get lost in touch and love. I mean, there's that. But personally, there's also, I do get impatient. I like short bursts of like tightness and squeezing, but not for extended periods of time, because then I just kinda get impatient. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're done here. Blame it on the tism. Scrappy says, though I feel bad for wanting that because it feels unproductive. Don't want to make you do things that are just nothing but that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I forgot I called these thought busters. I don't think any are like as powerful. Is the Goyle better than the Pacro? I think it is. Yeah, this one is rank 3, this one is just rank 2. I might replace it. Tracer is definitely the best. I don't have... I can add one more. Any that have some funky background, actually I just saw. Rank 4, rank 3. Okay. Any that have any funky skills? No. Do none of these have skills? The Metro has skill, but I don't think any of the others do. Enters battle asleep. That's not useful to me. Okay, so I don't have any like good background partner, so I'm just gonna go with this. Scrubby says, understandable. I do wish I could find someone who I could just snuggle with. Hell, I wouldn't even have to hold you tightly, just sleep in the same bed as you, but then again, you say you get warm, so... I mean, I do, but that has not really been an issue. I don't know, I am very specific in my interactions, physical interactions with people. Scrappy says, oh well, to be touch-starved. Well, I mean, that's more of an issue of distance and frequency of proximity. I don't have much control over that. But user says that Scrappy, same. Well, in that case, proximity is not the issue, it's other things. Alright, battle. I'm actually excited to see what this monster looks like, and I know it's excited to see me. But yeah, sorry if I wasted a lot of time talking today. That was kind of the point. We did not know there was gonna be so much to talk about today. It just happened to be like that because of everything getting announced at once. Oh, actually, I missed one more thing. Oh, okay. One other thing that is relevant to me got announced today. There's a lot more things that got announced today, but only one other thing is relevant to my interests. And that's, they announced a Ratchet & Clank mobile game. Which is interesting. Here's the thing. I've never played a Ratchet and Clank game. Because they are all on PlayStation consoles. Which I don't own. And I don't care enough to, like, try. So, I just haven't given it a try. There are some games that have escaped the PlayStation ecosystem. One that I actually already own, thanks to Noremi, and that I'll probably be playing in the future, as soon as its time comes. But yeah, until that happens, yeah, they are making some kind of like team battler game, but it's a mobile game. I know that completely put off a lot of people because they were like, "Oh, it's mobile slop. It's like pay to win and shit like that." Okay, not to be the devil's advocate myself, I play a lot of mobile games. Um, they are essentially my daily games. They are like they go with my routines. I wake up in the morning. I boot up Disney Pixel RPG, which is the diet, my diet replacement for Disney Mirrorverse. And I just kind of like leave it to auto battle for a bit while I get ready for work. And then, as soon as I leave for work, I boot up Pikmin Bloom, and I just start, you know, walking, planting flowers. I check on my seedlings to see how long until they sprout. I plant flowers on the bus because it counts. And then I make sure that in the morning, instead of taking the easiest, shortest route to work, I take a roundabout one. So I end up walking more and planting more flowers. Oh, and I also play Pokemon Go at the same time. So I'm planting stuff in the background with Pikmin Bloom, but in the foreground I'm playing Pokemon Go and just catching things, spinning stops, catching things passively with my Pokemon Go Plus Plus, the sleep thing. Which, by the way, again, it's doing things that are moved to Pokemon Sleep. Oh yeah, actually in the morning before anything else, I wake up and I turn off my Go Plus Plus to finish registering sleep because I sleep with that, and that's a phone game. That's for Pokemon Sleep. I check Pokemon Sleep at work in the morning, just to like get all the ingredients and berries and stuff, and then leave it. I and then I go to Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete, the one that is no longer like subject to microtransactions or anything, the one that is just a game. And because that one doesn't require internet of any kind, it's just really convenient to play anywhere, on the plane, on the bus. No internet at all. That's my offline like solution. And I do a few like tasks in it. And then before like lunchtime, I check Pokemon Sleep to feed the Snorlax. And then after that, like more Pocket Camp. Also Pokemon Trading Card Pocket. The thing, you know, the one where you just open like packs of cards daily, collect them, and then yeah. I've been doing that also on the side. Yeah, I don't give a shit about physical Pokemon trading cards, but I love Pocket because it does give you like the rush of, oh cool, I'm collecting all these things and I can just look at them. And then you can play a very simplified version of the trading card game. Very, very fun. And I guess I also do Duolingo, mostly just to like brush up on Finnish and math and chess, because they extended beyond languages, so I'm just kind of taking those on the side. Yeah, I'm a phone game guy. When I'm not streaming here, I'm playing phone games. Well. So yeah, I'm interested in the silly Ratchet and Clank mobile game. I'm waiting for that to get released so I can check it out. Will I like it? Who knows? I haven't decided because I haven't played it. So once I play it, I'll decide. Simple as that. But yeah. Oh, Scrappy says, I guess that's why I like VR chat, because it's the closest I'll get. Even if I don't have a VR setup, I still get satisfied, haha. Anyway, I'll quit talking about this now. Ruggiero, hi Ruggiero, hello. Ruggiero says hello, hi. And Ruggiero says, also means more ratchet boots. Yeah, I'm still not sure. I've been looking into it. I think the game gives you a Lombax, you know, the ratchet species. One of those fellas to customize. I'm unsure. I think that's the case, which would be really cool. And yeah, again, boots. So Ratchet has nice boots. So I'm even if we don't get much out of that game, we're probably gonna get some cool models, maybe some characters. Remember, some of my favorite characters ever are from gacha games I've never even touched. Freddy Dislight and Tindalos. How some of my beloved ones. Why do they have to be from gacha games? Then again, I don't have to play the games. I just enjoy the characters. I do that a lot. It's healthier. Freezer sent 4 waving rigs at Vegito, and then Freezer says Mirrorverse, and then 4 crying rigs. Yeah, rest in peace. The game I loved a lot and I never actually played. The game just played itself. I was just the coach. I would, like, you know, level up characters, invest resources, and then send them to battle. And they would do the whole thing on their own. I actually do the same with Disney Pixel RPG. I don't really play manually, I just level them up and send them to battle. It's been a good Mirrorverse replacement, even though I'm not as invested because the character designs are just nothing. Scrappy says, I do have some physical cards, but collecting didn't last at all. It was the Pokemon era when I was in like 5th grade where I tried to get into it because of like a few kids. And Scrappy says, Tindalos! In 5 hearts. Anyways. Well, this is the deepest part of the jungle, but I don't see a monster anywhere. Rah! What? That's not a monster, that's a... What? Prepare to meet your doom at the hands of Pauline, the most beautiful fighter in the land. Oh, never mind. Oh man, the darn thing broke. Well, it's been scaring off fighters 24/7. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Come on, let's see if we can fix it. Hold the phone, what's going on? Are you telling me this monster is just some kind of fake? Haha, you're smarter than you look, girl. Yeah, it's a big old fake. Me and Lee here built it ourselves. Yeah, but it was a really good fake. All the fighters were too scared to come to this part of the jungle. And that meant we could take all the fossil rocks we wanted. Pretty smart, huh? Yep, old Mr. Monster here did his job real well. But now you know our little secret. And we can't be having that now, can we? Let's lock him up somewhere until they forget, eh, Jerry? Hold it right there! I can deal with your fake monster, and I can even deal with your dumb names, but no one locks me up. Alright, Rick, you take that fighter, I'll take this one. Here we come! Oh boy, okay. Also, Scrappy got a bean. Okay, Scrappy says take the bean. Alright, let me bean real fast. The bean is... It's pale pink with red splotches, so I think it's gonna be either strawberry shortcake or daiquiri. Oh, that's different. No, that's what is that? That's bubblegum. Yep, that's bubblegum. That's just straight up bubblegum. Okay, was not expecting that. Let me put that down. Bubblegum, November 12th. And that was... where's Scrappy? Been a while since Scrappy beamed. Since September. But yeah, thanks. Okay, these guys are air. Oh, I should have added another air. Damn it. Oh well, too late for that. Oh no. Holy crap. I'll take that FP, thank you. Eat shit. Oh no, don't auto battle. Hey, Lewis is critical, and then just 15. Alright, you asked for it. A whole video on the rainbow sponge. Ouch. Okay. I thought this guy was gonna be scary. Nope. Boo. Oh yay. And we just added you to the team. Oh man, we got beat by a couple of punks. They are too tough. Are you alright, Vic? Wait. Oh boy, you're in trouble. A homemade monster, eh? Now what could this be for? Tell Scylla what happened. Interesting, so they were scaring off the other fighters in order to claim all the puzzle rocks for themselves. Seize them! Oh, okay. Yay. You have Todd to thank for my being here, Rick. He came running to me in a panic, wailing about how some monster was going to swallow you whole. I was expecting some kind of trouble, but, well, not this. Still, fighters are now free to dig for fossil rocks here, so I suppose it all turned out alright. We owe the two of you our thanks. We rounded up these two ruffians, Stella. What do you want us to do with them? They are disqualified from the Calisteo Cup, so you can throw them out of the park. We'll send someone to collect the fake monster as evidence of their actions. This is very cheerful music for this. See you later, Rick. And you too, Pauline. Serves them right. Hey, so thanks for helping me out, Rick. You're pretty good at this. Not as good as me, of course, but pretty good. Oh. I love that encouraging words level me up. I guess that's how it works. Hey Rick, you're alive! Oh, there he is, the baby. Hey, the monster's right here! stop calling me a monster. I'm a teen idol and a fighter, and my name is Pauline. So if you ever call me a monster again, I'll knock you out. Well, if you don't want to be called a monster, you shouldn't wear a mask. Why don't you take it off? Nope, sorry, can't do it. So we're just supposed to trust that you're a beautiful teenager? Whatever. How dare you? I'm beautiful and young and beautiful. I wear this mask for personal reasons that have nothing to do with you. And that's the end of it. Now goodbye. Goodbye. What kind of weirdo wears a mask for personal reasons? Todd. Todd. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Okay, again. What kind of weirdo wears a mask for personal reasons? Says says it to the community of people who wear masks just for fun. I should probably okay, you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna send it to Felix, no context. Because he's not here. He's the weirdo that wears masks for personal reasons. Beep 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 beep. Incoming FMS message. The Callisto Cup Round 2 matches will now begin. Rockin' Billy has been selected as Rick's Round 2 opponent. Please get ready, then check in at Rivular Town's Fossil Stadium. Yes, Round 2 is finally starting! I'll meet you back at the Fossil Stadium, alright? You're gonna be awesome, I know it! But you're not even playing anymore! Oh well, there's fossils here to grab. Broken monster will be recovered later. Well, there's a fossil on it. Oh, it's green. Oh yeah, they are colored now. Green. What is that? Tire that blew off the fake monster. They are all green. Like, is this it? Huh. Oh, wait. Yellow. More rock. Yellow. Okay, there are a few new fossils. Not a lot, but a few. The monster is gone, right? You're sure? Last time I was here, I heard it roar and then ran away. But maybe I can dig in peace now. Dig and piss. Haraku. Oh, not another one of those. I don't think I'm gonna fill up my pockets here, but I'm gonna get a few. Oh. Oh, there's actually plenty here. I feel like I'm finding a lot of the same new fossil. I might actually be getting my fill here. Yep. I don't think you could name a dinosaur that anymore. It's very easy to get caught in mispronunciation. Oh, there's neutral fossils now. Yay! Finally, somebody's battling. I was wondering where these guys were. I mean, yeah, they were probably scared by the monster and they were not showing up. Okay, what's your damage? Your water. So I think you are this, and then I have to pull you out of here, and then probably. And yeah, I can do that. Okay. Your water. So I think air does you? Oh. Oh, cool. What is this attack? One? The hell do you mean one? What is this thing? Fuck, okay. Is it just defending? Oh yeah. I think it was defending or something. Ugh. Come on, do your stupid thing. Oh, Satsuki, hi, hello! Satsuki says, just yesterday I thought, man, it's been a while since I caught a Rick stream. Hi, everybody. Hi, hello. It's our favorite game dev. How you doing? How are the dragons? Missing them right here. Wonder if I can just finish him off with this. Oof, almost. But no dice. Freezer sent 4 waving bricks at Tatsuki, and Manu says good evening, and then a waving brick. Ouch. It's beating up my dinosaur really slowly. Finish it. Finish it off. So annoying. I really do like how they break formation after battle. They're like, yeah, cool. Metro is bigger. Okay, how's the box looking? Because I think I'm done here. Yep. Okay, it's not full because I got extra space, but I think I've had enough. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Tsuki says, hope you've all been doing well. The dragons are doing good too. Hopefully working on some good news. How's everyone? Okay, I'm doing good. Ah, sorry. Um, oh, okay, sorry. Doing good. I've been overwhelmed by the announcements today. First the Mario movie trailer, and then like Valve just like dropping the mother load of hardware on everybody, and then I guess that Ratchet and Clank mobile game that only I'm excited to try out. So a few things here and there. That's pretty much what I use the entire stream for, just blabbering, giving my opinions, as I tend to do. Oh boy. Well, here's something I actually do like. That these fossils now, the colored ones, actually do provide some hints that, oh yeah, well, the green stuff is fossil that needs to be... Wow. Wow. Sorry, I was trying to clear out the rock. Damn it. I think I'm gonna... Ah! Wow. Okay, hold on. I need to position this thing better on my head so I can actually blow into the mic. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat the mic. Uh, it responds better to me yelling than me actually blowing into the mic. Ah, see? So now I have to like yell at the fossil. Be like, open yourself. Ah. Reveal your secrets. Ah. Oh, I already did it. Ah. Now I just need to get a good score so I can, you know. Ah. Come on, almost there. Almost there. Come on. Ah. Ah. Good enough. Satsuki says, I expected everything from Valve and they brought more. I didn't hear about the Way Forward game. Checking it out right now. The what? Oh yeah, I don't have the fossil for this. But yeah, the summary of today is Mario Galaxy movie good. Looks good. Um, new Steam controller very good. Probably getting soon. As soon as it drops. And, oh. I think I fucked it up. I fucked up the spots. Steam Machine looking nice. Might get. Depending on the specs and how they compare to my computer. But it's looking very attractive. Especially for streaming. And Steam Frame, their new VR, looking like a fun replacement for my current VR setup, but we'll have to see what their compatibility with existing accessories for stuff like trackers is, because if I can't use my trackers with that, because it doesn't have, it doesn't have towers the way I currently use them, and what's the point? I need my trackers. That's why I do VR. Oh, it has a neck. Oh, I need to release the neck. Ah. So yeah. Nickel? Ooh, new fossil. But yeah, I mostly need a new controller for my PC. One with gyro, because I got way too used to. Oh, it's cute. I got way used to gyro aiming. Oh, I have this too. I think I'm done. Should I leave these fossils for later? I have 8 fossils for later cleaning. You know what? Yeah, I've been blabbering for too long. Okay, no, actually, never mind. I'm just gonna... Okay, because I don't want to open up the next stream with just like endless cleaning. I'm gonna clear out a couple more. I like cleaning. This is one of... Whoa. Okay. This is one of my favorite aspects of this game, the cleaning. Ah. But I know it can get a little bit, you know, it's fun. Cleaning is cleaning is fun. It's fossils, it's fossil nonsense. My favorite. Trying to be careful. Almost there. Could it be? There we go. 100. Crypto head. It's a new one. Oh, cool. Oh, now I have a neutral one to add to my team. What's this one? Ew. I think that'll do. Even though I'm probably not gonna get 100. I'm not gonna get 100%. This shenanigans. Did I break it yet? No. Ah. Especially this part in the middle. Is where I need to get most of the dirt off. Okay, I'm almost done. Come on, get it out of the way, Out of the way. Ah! Nah. Oh well. Keeps his scream still. It is more effective than blowing. Flat loose. Okay. I really hope I get a buster next time I do that. There's this other new one. What is it? Oh, this is a head. I did some damage. I can see it now. It's fine. It's minimal. Ah! This is my my fossil cleaning screams. I just go ah. Okay, don't forget to kiss a neck. But I should probably worry about this part first. Ah. 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 Okay. Ah. Almost. Ah. 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 Oh, I thought that was dirt. Damn it. Okay, big damage. Ah. Now I have a reason to scream. Ah. Ah. I did a fucky wucky. Ah. Yep. I thought that was dirt. It's still 93. It's still fine. New dinosaur with this. There. Yay. What to do? I still have new fossils? Not really. I have jewels. I might do a couple. Jewels are easy. Just do a little bit and then you do the rest. They are all the same and they are extremely easy to just review. And the money. That's where the money comes from. I like the money. I scream, you scream, we all scream. The screaming is more effective. This is the this is the inverse scenario to Monsters Inc. When I discovered, oh shit, I can just scream. I don't have to blow. I feel like doing another one of those 74s because I was very disappointed with my attempt. I wonder if I can find the buster point. Buster makes me feel good. No busty point. So we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Man, it's got a lot of like weird spots. And again, trying not to confuse bone with dirt is one of the problems of this kind of cleaning. It just happens. Oh, I forget that there's more bone down here. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, this is gonna be an upgrade, no matter what. Ah, which I'm glad of. Yeah, okay. Ah, big upgrade. Ah, very big upgrade. Yeah, my previous attempt was very sad. Anything else? Or I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. I got 12. Well, no, actually, I have 10 fossils. These two are done already. Um, I'll leave these for later. I'm all fossiled out. I still don't trust that he'll do a better job than me, so. Wow, five and a half hours. Again, I took longer than usual today because of talking. That's not gonna be an issue next time. Which will be on Monday. That's when this game will be coming back. Um, Again, really quick community calendar. Um, Tomorrow we get part 2 of season 2 of The Lion Guard, which we already started watching, and the plot finally kicked in. Yay! Really fun. Really excited to watch more of that. Um, Friday. Friday is gonna be Balatrosi stream. With guest coach. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I can spin it into something good. Um, Tomorrow, I will be revealing what the movie for Saturday will be. And also, I'm going to gauge the interest to watch a very, very special version of the Super Mario Brothers movie, the original one. Um, Particularly for those who have not watched it. Uh, but we would be doing that on Sunday because Saturday is for the movies that I already had planned since last month. Actually, no, I planned this movie since September or August. So I'm just going to like make sure they happen. So yeah, it would be Mario movie on Sunday then. And then Fossil Fighter Champions again on Monday. Which by the way, Monday, I believe I have Monday off from work. So it should be a chill day. I might engage in some other activities because of that. Frigid Silver says, spin it. And Freezer says, you mean the live action one? And then I would kiss her. No, no, it's the Illumination one, but it's a special version of it. Chip says, bye bye, Weez. I'll be there for all our planned events. Well, I'm glad. I like that I can rely on some people to just come to the things and we can hang out and I don't feel as lonely because I don't really do much here where I live, so I just kind of my social life depends on what I can accomplish online. That's my way of emotionally blackmailing you into doing things with me. Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you very much for coming. Have a good night, have a good evening, afternoon, day, morning, or whatever you have on your side of the planet, and I'll be seeing you again very soon. Menu says, have a great evening, Rick. Thank you for the great stream. Yeah, I mean, my evening is basically wrapping stuff up here and hopefully going to bed at a decent time because I have been sleeping less. Also, I haven't had chance to get back to my book, the book that I've been reading, which very recommended. Um, I will let you know about it later. But yeah, that's it. That's it. Anything else I need to do? Nope. I think we're good. All right then. Ooh, okay. Chip says, "Take care, Ricky. Rest well, sweet weasel." And then a cool Rick emote, an egg Rick emote, and a waving Rick emote. Yeah. Okay. Um, I'll go to bed and I'll dream of Steam stuff. Cause boy, did I get bombarded with that today. All right. See you then. Bye. Read services. Dream sweet tunes. Yay. Okay. Bye. Oh, Scrappy says bye, and then moi. Okay, bye. Scrappy says same thing almost happened again, but yeah, I'm here. Good night. I love you. Bye. We. Okay then. See ya. Bye. Ah.